Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I have just gotten in from a lovely seafood dinner and I thought I'd just catch you guys up on what I have been reading. So after we fell, as you guys know, I left the last reading vlog halfway through the book. Does that make sense? No, that didn't make sense. Okay, let me try again. I didn't finish the book in that vlog, as you would have known. That is only because I just felt myself getting really frustrated at Harden and just not enjoying the book as much as I would have liked to be honest. So I just took a little break, but now I'm back on it. The movie's coming out today, so I thought I need to finish this. While shopping in Zara today, I had the audiobook playing as well while I shopped. I do want to say first and foremost, like the gym scene was very underwhelming. Because I knew like what was gonna happen in the gym scene, and the fact that it's all over the trailer, it's like, you know, the cover image, like, you know, it's the poster image for the movie. So I thought like, this is gonna be the shit. Like, do you know what I mean? This is gonna be one of the most amazing scenes. And I read it, it was very underwhelming. And maybe it's also because like nowadays I'm reading more adult books, I think, where the scenes are more descriptive, I think. But I didn't really care for the gym scene, to be honest. What else happened? Obviously, Harden's still pissing me off. Okay. Obviously, Harden's still pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna deny that. He's still in my bad books. And the thing that topped it for me right now is this is what topped it. It's literally the cherry on the cake that I needed to be anti-Harden. So my guy, he's had a dream, okay? He's had a dream that Zed and Tessa hooked up. And now he can't. When I say it out loud, it's actually so stupid. Now he genuinely can't get over that dream. He can't get over it. Like, he visited Tessa and like he can't even like kiss her or hold her or anything. He can't even show any affection towards her because he remembers his dream and how Zed was touching Tessa. But that didn't actually happen. The dream is non-existent. It doesn't exist. But he's worked himself up so much that he can't even be intimate with Tessa because of that dream that he's had. So now he wants Tessa to cut all contact with Zed just because he's had this dream. Do you know what? On one hand, I'm like, what fuckery is this? Stop reading. But on the other hand, I'm like, it has to get good. Do you know what I mean? There's a point where it's like, it has to get better. Like, I'm not being funny. Even the movie, I'm probably gonna watch it tomorrow, but like, what is it gonna be about? It's just literally gonna be them fighting, getting back together, fighting, getting back together. I'm thinking maybe the only storyline so far that I have, a solid storyline, is about the dad and his problems and his storyline. That's the only thing I'm thinking that they can properly make a film about. Like, the rest of it is just BS. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I could have done without this book. I could have done without it. Looking back at it now, I'm like, damn. I wasted a lot of time. But, do you know what? There's no more reading to be done. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off here and then I'll pick you back up another day. Bye. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you are all well. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. I've got a very exciting video for you guys today. Just thought I'd vlog a little bit of my experience in watching After We Fell. As you guys know, I read the book. It has taken me the longest time to finish the book. Hold on, let me actually get it. So this is the book After We Fell. It is a chunky one, so I'm really interested and intrigued to see how they're going to put all of this in a film, right? When I tell you this book has taken me the longest time to finish, it's taken me over a year. Over a year, because I borrowed it from the library. I don't even want to know what my fee, my charge is going to be for having it for this long. But yeah, this has taken me a long time to get through it. This film better be worth all of that reading. I shared a lot of my thoughts on the book in my previous video, so I'll have that link down below if you are interested in finding out my thoughts in what I thought of After We Fell, the book. So without further ado, let's get into it. I might record a little bit of my reaction and then sit down with you guys properly at the end. But I've heard a lot of bad things about this film. Some people are really not clicking with it, not meshing with it, not liking it. I'm interested to see how I like this film and how I find this film. To be honest with you, nothing I'm so sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. I might need to close the window. Sorry about that. As I was saying, to me personally, I hated After We Collided. I absolutely despised After We Collided. I went to the cinema to watch that film. Can we just appreciate that? Like, I left my house to go to the cinema, like got a ticket for it to be like that. Like, I was fuming on the inside, especially because also I read the book, so I was expecting a lot more drama. But let's see if After We Fell can top After We Collided. I think it can. To be honest, my expectations aren't very high. Got some essentials, some chocolate muffins and some crisps here and a tea, so I'm all good to go. I cannot wait for this film. I cannot wait for this film. Okay, let's see. I haven't even seen the trailer, you know. Here we go. I might zoom you guys in just a little bit. Daddy. What? Who's that? Is that Tessa when she was younger? Yeah, I'm assuming it is. Oh. Okay. They've picked up right off where I was expecting them to. Yeah. What, just like that? I'll make us some food and Harden's not even arguing. Harden's not even putting up a fight. Harden's not even said anything. Harden's just going along with it. Hold on a minute. Let me turn it up.
Oh, the prodigal father has returned.
Do you know what, yeah? Tessa's dad actually looks better than what I imagined. Like, he looks good. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's because I just had like a super negative kind of image of him in my mind. I thought he was gonna be like filthy, like I thought he was gonna look really bad. But he doesn't. He's actually alright looking.
Not today, Satan.
Okay, so that's how we found out about Seattle? Is that it? I find it a little bit strange that Harden and Tessa's dad are all buddy-buddy in the film. Like, they're friends, they're besties, they're like this. Do you know what I mean? Whereas in the book, they're not. But that's okay. Like, that's the route that they've chosen to go. That's the route they're choosing to go. So
I told him I've already done
that. Crunchy. Ice cube. I'm dead. Who is this? Who is that guy? Do you know that guy that's coming to see Tessa's dad, who he said like, oh, I've got to run some errands or whatever, and like, why couldn't that guy also be the same guy that was demanding the money? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is there a shortage of cast members? Like, I don't get it. Like, why didn't they include that bit? Because that bit was really juicy and it had a lot to do with the dad. You know what I mean? If they're gonna focus on the dad, like, why not just do that? Don't know. Let's keep going.
You have a great job in Seattle. That is great. I'm happy for you, but I don't have anything there.
You have me.
Okay, that's not enough.
That's deep. Even he knows it's wrong. Damn.
Well, if I'm not enough.
Come on, Tessa.
That's your problem. But you're gonna stop me.
You tell him. That's his karma. Wow, Vance Publishing actually looks nice.
Well, you're gonna.
It looks really good. Okay, she finds out quite early on that about Harden possibly working at Vance as well. Vance Publishing.
Hey, don't walk away from me.
Hey, don't follow me.
Tess, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Really, I shouldn't have said it.
Can you stop saying things that you don't mean? Because I can't tell what's true and what's not.
Can you maybe stop making decisions without talking things through first?
He's actually jarred. Aww, that's sweet.
We'll have fun this weekend, okay?
Hey, we're at the restaurant scene. Let's go.
Hey, Lily.
Lily?
How are you?
Why are they not wearing the same dress?
This is Tessa, Lillian.
Hi.
It is what it is. No comment on the dress from me, guys. You know I've been anticipating this black dress for the longest. Where's the sparkle? Robert, come on! Come on, Robert! Okay, that scene was played out well. I like it.
Alone at last.
Hot tub scene. I love the scenery, so cute. Obviously that was different, but I still liked it. Okay, now she's gone to meet Robert and his friends, it seems like. I wish we got to see a bit of
Yeah, I remember Robert. I'll do an old version actually. I'm half actually.
oh. I wish we got to see what Lily and Harden got up to, because in the book that's really cute. Like in the book that's a big moment, right? And we get to meet Lily's girlfriend, but in here they just mention it, but okay. That was the answer. Yeah, there's some funny moments in this, I won't lie. Oh god, here comes another fight.
So did I.
I didn't ask for his
Sticky one still, that's a sticky one. She got his, he saw the number that Robert left.
You made it look like you were with Lillian last night.
Exactly.
He's my friend.
Also, there's no connection with Lillian. Obviously in the book she's Vance's babysitter, but with this she just randomly shows up. Okay.
Such a good moment. I would have brought up your moment with Trevor. But for now I'll do one at a time.
Trevor!
Just let things be. Like, let us be happy for once.
Tess, you must admit, if I were moving away with an admitted love interest, you would have some feelings about that, wouldn't you?
We're friends from work. You don't get to choose who I have as
I
friends.
don't want to be your fucking friends, okay?
Then why can't you just trust me?
I do trust you. It's them I don't trust.
No, you don't. You don't trust me. You don't trust anyone. You just control them.
Facts.
Is this really about them, or is this about me moving?
The irony is I got you the damn job in the first place.
I mean, I might have had something to do with it.
Tess, how many freshmen do you know with jobs at top publishing
His
firms?
ego!
Live how many?
Oh my god.
The big difference between not being able to live without someone and loving them.
You know in the book. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that in. I'm so happy they kept that in. Because when I read that, my mouth literally was on the floor. I nearly threw the book. There's a big difference between loving someone and not being able to live without someone, or something like that. There's a big difference between not being able to live without someone and loving someone. Deep, just deep that. That hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt my heart a little bit. Oh, he just seems so sad, man. Tessa, go chase your dreams, man. Don't hold back.
I'm sorry, they're the reason I'm here in the first place, and I don't want it.
What the hell?
She earned this position.
Exactly. So why isn't he, she deserves this. Why isn't he saying that to her? Why is he saying this to, she'll do smashingly. I'm sure she'll do smashingly. Is that something Harden would say? Smashingly. Me who lives in England don't even say smashingly. Smashingly. Do you guys say smashingly? Smashingly, that's never come out of my mouth. Amazingly maybe, but smashingly, she's gonna smash it. Okay, yeah, but smashingly. Don't know. She gone. Oh, that letter, man.
And the problem of every day after that.
Oh, the flashbacks to the first movie. Oh.
Only in those rare moments when he pulls me to his chest and makes promises he never seems able to keep does the pain disappear.
Okay, first of all, she's at Vance's house. Why? It's not explained in the film. Like, do you know what I mean? In the book, like, he sabotages her apartment situation, where she's going to be living situation. He sabotages a lot for her because he doesn't want her to go, right? He doesn't want her to go, so he selfishly starts ruining things for her and makes it harder for her to go off to Seattle. Whereas in this, obviously Kimberly offered for Tessa to stay at Vance's place, and she's showed up there. But like, there's no real indication that they're, I don't know, to me it doesn't seem like they're fighting right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, they had that moment, you know, there's a big difference between not loving someone, right? They had that moment, but they don't seem like they're broken up right now. They don't seem like they're broken up, right? Because in the book it's very clear, she's like, don't contact me, we need a break kind of thing. Like, we're on a break. I'm not getting the same feel from this. they look like they might be doing like a long distance thing, or like they're kind of in a bad place but they're working through it, you know? Whereas the reality is she's sad like this because they've broken up. She's moving on. Oh, Vance's place looks amazing. Also, the fact that this is a college romance and we don't even see much of the college. I had to pause it. Why are there so many close-ups of the phone situation? Like close-up of lips, close-up. This is too much. This is actually too much. Cringe.com. That's one scene I don't like. Close-up of the mouth and teeth. Oh, we're getting up to Harden's dream now. Harden's dream. Excuse me. Hold on a minute. Robert. You know, like Soldier Boy, yeah? You know how he's like, Drake! That was literally me. Robert. I don't know how I feel about that. Because she literally just met the guy. He's been in, what, 2 scenes? This is what I mean. They've made Zed so non-existent. This is something I'll talk about at the end. But they've got to go somewhere, right? Trevor hasn't showed up yet in this entire film. Who's going to be the love interest? Who's going to be the one that's making Harden jealous? Robert. It's kind of, that's embarrassing, man. Why? Anyone but Robert, man. They could have even done, what's his name? Noah. They could have done anyone. Yeah, he sounds so stupid. He's telling her about the dream. So dumb. Tessa looks depressed, you know. She actually is depressed. Oh, the gym scene is coming up. I know it. Do you know what, yeah? Seeing the hero Harden smile is actually so cute. Do you know what I mean? Because in the book, when you're reading it, you're like, Harden smiled, but you can't really imagine it. But seeing him smile here makes me happy. I don't know why that does, because he's such a prick, but it does. Gym scene was alright. Nothing about the gloves though. I was a bit, because in the book, also, Smith has not said a word the entire film. He has not said a word. Harden's about to find out who's in his house, that the dad's in his house. But it's like...
Richard, I nearly smashed your fucking head in. What the fuck are you thinking breaking in here?
My old guy.
How
What?
much are you in for?
I owe a guy. Is that how they're going to play this out? I owe a guy. 500. Don't tell me. Don't you dare, Harden. What is he gonna do? No huffing and puffing, no like disagreement. Take this. He's given over the watch.
Yeah?
With no argument, nothing. That's a bit, that's not on. I wouldn't even allow it. Let alone Harden, who has a temper of a crazy temper. Can you imagine? He's just like, oh yeah, here, have it. Here's a watch. Here's 1,000. I don't know how much it is, but it's a lot of money, more than £500. That surprised me, that is, because it's not like Harden at all. Oh, they've included the gynecologist scene as well. The only confusing thing is, obviously they haven't even got Harden mentioning at all that he doesn't want to have kids and he doesn't want to get married, yada yada. So this scene here just seems a bit out of place. But you know what, props that they included it. But I feel like it would have made a little bit more sense if Harden was so like, you know what he's like with the kids situation. Oh, the club scene. Where's the jazz people? Where's the teacher doing the playing the instrument? Why is he staring at her like that? Ew. Man said. She's gonna go out to him. Ah! Hey, Tessa, slow-mo of the camera. Whip the hair. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. I'll make it say, oh, oh, look at her. I hope you can see that. Whoa. Oh, I moved the camera now, haven't I? Hold on a minute. For the movie people, the car scene never happened after the club. So now, it doesn't make sense, because now it just seems like after the car situation, they just came home kind of thing, and they're just like on the bed, giggling. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Oh, they're in England. I know these scenes weren't actually filmed in England though. I wish we got more landmarks, you know what I mean? A bit of the London Eye. Wait. No word of a lie. He went like this. He went to the driver, yeah? Do you think you can go out on the street in London and and the cars will stop? I mean, look. This is actually so funny. Excuse the flowers, okay? Look at this. It's the hand gesture for me, he said. Look at that. I'm actually dead, he said. Who just stands outside the pub like that? Who stands outside the pub like that? So we're at the wedding dress shop scene. She do be looking amazing. That's it. So we're not gonna get a scene where, you know that girl, what's her name? Oh, the pregnant one in the book. There's a girl that's pregnant who Harden did wrong to, but now she's like living her best life. Like she's moved on and she's got like a new guy and stuff. So like she's moved on, living her best life, and she sees Tessa at this wedding shop because she works there. So I don't know why they didn't include that, but to be fair, like it doesn't add that much to the storyline, but it does show progression. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it just shows that how bad Harden was previously, and like that she forgives him. But then if they explain that, then they'd have to get into it more. So I guess, I mean, I see why they haven't included it. Okay, fair enough, whatever. Oh gosh, I know what's gonna happen now, isn't it? He's going downstairs.
You're getting married tomorrow. Did you forget? Who the fuck does that? What are you gonna tell Mike?
Ooh. Why isn't there more chaos though? You know what I mean? Like, it needed to be like from face to 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 face, and like Tessa pushing Harden back, like come upstairs, come upstairs, come upstairs. And also in the book, Vance hits Harden as well, which now only went one way. Like Harden only hit Vance. So, oh my god, he's really sobbing his eyes out. That's not like Harden at all. Get angry, come on. What the hell? Okay, I guess the wedding's happening then. Spoiler alert for the next book. I should have read the beginning of the next book. What's Mike thinking? Are you done, Mike? Do you want to go again, old man?
There's a bar in the hotel.
Tough.
Fucking bar.
Harden, innit? It's so weird seeing this blue blood guy with an English accent. Also, it's quite weird seeing Landon with an American accent, because most recently I know him from Sabrina, the Netflix original TV show. He speaks in an English accent, so yeah. Kimberly, man. Kimberly! I'm sorry, Kimberly, man. So sad for her. I forgot my tea. It's completely cold now. Oh, here we go. Vance and Harden are meeting up.
Tell me what.
Spit it out!
Tell me what.
The hair. The same action.
Harden is Christian's son.
But the cat is out of the bag. Go on. I actually can't stand that acting. I'm sorry. Oh, don't get run over, Harden. Where is he gonna go now then? They're just gonna be hugging on the street like that, like there's no cars in London, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, it's a British flag. I'm dead. To be continued. Alright then, so I finished it. Let's sit down. I will say, I didn't mind it. It was okay. There was some cute moments, some funny moments, but it wasn't overly funny like it after we collided was. That was a disaster. They tried too hard with the comedy, whereas this one I felt like it was better. But let's get into it. Okay, so I do have a few things to say, obviously. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, I genuinely thought it was okay. Like, it didn't exceed my expectations, don't get me wrong. I wasn't wowed, but at the same time I'm just like, it is what it is, like it's good enough for what it is. Yeah, I feel like it was okay, it was good. I just feel like I'm not mad about it, do you know what I mean? Like with After We Collided, I was so disappointed after I came out and watched that. But this, I feel like, okay, it's done justice to the book. Like it's done what it needed to do. Like it added bits from the book, which I'm really happy about. You know how After that completely was nothing to do with the book, basically. I feel like this one had a mixture of both. So it had bits from the book, but then also bits that they added themselves. First of all, one thing I really hate about this whole franchise of movies is the fact that they've just completely exiled Zed and his storyline. I don't know, maybe it's to do with casting, maybe they couldn't find a person to present Zed correctly. I don't really know what the decision making or what the thought process was behind that, because I just really don't understand why they haven't just gone with Zed's storyline. Like I don't understand, because Zed was in the first book, in the first film. Zed was part of the bet. So it's like, why isn't Zed's storyline carried through? Because obviously with After We Collided, Trevor sort of took over Zed's storyline, but then After We Fell, now like Robert has kind of taken over that storyline. Robert, I don't feel like has a leg to stand on to be there, because he's literally just been introduced. There's only 2 scenes with him and Tessa, like do you know what I mean? Another thing that really threw me off was the fact that Trevor wasn't even in it, like at all. But he was mentioned in it, like obviously Tessa said he works with me, he's my colleague, like they see each other at work, but yet that was never shown in the film, like, not even once, like not even him walking by the office, or like, do you know what I mean? It's really strange, because in the book he's really present. So is Zed. Zed is really present as well. Okay, so I really did think there was a decent amount of arguing as well. You know what, maybe I like this film more because I really had a hard time getting through the book. So maybe that's why I like the film more, because it didn't... I do get what people are saying. I do understand where you guys are coming from, to those who didn't like the film as much and love the book. Because the book is on a whole nother level. It really is over dramatized and really over the top, and the emotions are heightened to a different level that I've never read before. In this book especially, in every other chapter there was a fight. It was literally giving me whiplash. The amount of fighting that there was in this book was not humanly sane. Okay, it was toxic to a whole nother level, and maybe that's why I preferred the film a little bit more, because it wasn't as toxic. Even though Harden wasn't the toughest Harden there could have been, you know what I mean, or the rudest Harden that they could have been, I still kind of enjoyed it, not gonna lie. The toxic relationship in this book is just to a whole nother level. Yes, the film isn't, you know, it's not like it's a healthy relationship, but it was a lot less toxic. And to people who've read the book can sort of, I think, agree to that as well, because the film didn't really show their toxicity. I felt like in the film, actually, Harden was more rude to everyone around him, but not to Tessa. He wasn't rude to Tessa, whereas in the book, he's rude to Tessa as well. He does not spare her feelings at all. So I don't know, maybe that's why I liked the film a little bit more, because it did kind of romanticize Harden a little bit more and show that he had a sensitive side. Oh my god, one huge thing that I forgot about, that they didn't include in the film, is the whole Steph drama. I'm actually shooketh by that. Like, I feel like they could have included that, right? Like, they could have included that. But then they'd have to go into the whole story of Harden, you know, being with those girls, and Harden hurting that guy's sister or something. So they'd have to sort of go into the backstory of things, I guess. That bit in the book, oh my god, had my jaw dropping. I could not believe it. It was one of the biggest plot twists I ever read in the After series. Like, it's really good, and to see that not being played out in the film was kind of disappointing, because there is a lot of juice and there's a lot of drama in the book, which they could have added to the film, because I did think the film was really short. I was at the gynecologist bit and I was like, wait, we're already here? What the hell? I haven't even got that long. Yeah, and then at the end it was a bit rushed. They went to England so quickly, and like, I can't believe that they didn't play that Steph whole malarkey. Do you know what I think it is? They did, in the film, they really played up on the family drama. They really did. Even though I think they could have done Tessa's father, Richard, a little bit more. They could have delved into it a little bit more. They did dive into the family drama, but not into the friend drama, right? Because we didn't get to see Harden falling out with his friends. We didn't get to see why, you know, Tessa just wanted to get out of the place that she was living because of these people. But then again, it's like, oh, because then, right, Zed would be the one to save her from the whole situation with Steph and that guy. I think Adam was his name. I can't remember what his name was. Who tried to assault her. So Zed would have had to save her. And since Zed is non-existent in this film, who's gonna be the one to save her? That's the thing. That is probably why they left that scene out, because technically, even though they've now made Robert the whole anti hero, like oh, making Harden jealous, this and that, but technically he's not from that area, he's not from that town, so he couldn't save her realistically. And it couldn't be Trevor because Trevor's in Seattle. So, well, they could have made Harden save her, and then that could have been a big explosion to play out. That would have been really interesting to see, but it just wasn't meant to be. But for them not to include that scene was quite huge, actually. And that's why I think the people who have read this book kind of say this film was quite boring, because they missed out on those juicy big scenes. Yeah, and the hot tub argument as well, them bringing up Trevor in the film, I was like, hold on a minute, this is not what this argument is about. You know what I mean? This is not what it is about. Also, the thing that didn't really show on the film was the progression of Harden. Like, just the fact that he's become where he is now. Like, do you know what I mean? He just, there's no character development for Harden, I felt like. There wasn't the greenhouse scene where he accidentally destroys his stepmother's greenhouse. Like, you know, there was none of that, where he felt remorseful and sad about it, and like he started to really not just be like a dick about things, you know. He was cautious of how he was making others feel and how his actions impact the feelings of others as well. But there was none of that in the film. So I don't know. You know what? I enjoyed it for what it is. I might rewatch it at some point and think, nah, it wasn't really that great. But for now, the first time that I have watched it, I think it was okay, it was decent. Yeah, I can't wait to start on the next book, see where the story unfolds and where it goes. I believe the next film will be directed by the same director, so I'm excited. I think they have something right going on right now. Even the script was all right in this one. In After We Collided, it was so cringe, but this one, I think the script was okay. I really think Hero redeemed himself. He really did redeem himself in this film. With Jo, I didn't particularly like her in this film, but I don't know, I just felt like in After We Fell, Tessa sort of had more of a backbone and like was more into her own, but I felt like Jo was still acting out first movie Tessa, you know what I mean? Yeah, these are just my thoughts on the film. If you agree, let me know. If you don't agree, let me know. This is just a light-hearted space, all right? Don't take anything I say too deeply, but yeah, I'm gonna be continuing with the series, and let me know what you thought about the film as well. See you later, guys. Bye bye. Isn't it weird how we spell Phineas? Phineas, Phineas, Phineas. Do you know what I mean? Phineas.